Oh.
Good afternoon.
Where did you come from?
England.
How?
I flew.
Oh, that's impossible.
Is it?
Well, certainly. There hasn't been a flight from England since 4:30 yesterday afternoon. The next one isn't due until,
Flight 32 from London has just landed and will be disembarking at gate 16.
There you are.
Yeah, do you, have, employment here in the United States?
Oh, yes. I'm going to work for Professor Harold Everett, mathematics and related fields.
Thank you.
Of course, he doesn't know it yet.
Do you have anything to declare?
Oh, yes, that I'm very happy to be here. Good afternoon. Lovely day, isn't it?
She's beautiful.
I'm so happy to be here, are you?
Soft and sweet, wise and wonderful, ooh, our mystical, magical Nanny. Since the day that Nanny came to stay with us, fantastic things keep happening. Is there really magic in the things she does? Or is love the only magic thing that Nanny brings? You know our Nanny showed us you can make the impossible happen. Nanny told us, have a little bit of faith and lots of love. Phoebe Figure Lily is a silly name, and so many silly things keep happening. What is this magic thing about Nanny? Is it love? Is it magic?
Prudence, you've been playing the same tune for the last 25 minutes.
My friend Mary Jane Schuster practices one whole hour every day.
Play the same thing over and over again.
Oh, no. She does lots of songs.
Now, what's the trouble? I had a feeling about this job.
Gee, Miss Dunbar, you shouldn't have opened that door. Hi, Myrtle. Hi, Waldo.
It's too much. It's too much for one person.
Wow! It never did that before. Doesn't smell too good, does it?
Miss Dunbar? Ah, Miss Dunbar. You think you could manage to keep the house a little quieter, please, while we're having our meeting? Not that I mind the sounds of a healthy, happy family. They just don't coordinate too well with deep space instrumentation facilities. Thank you, Miss Dunbar. Well, goodbye, Fred. I think we got a lot accomplished.
It's been a pleasure.
Goodbye, Hal. Thanks for the hospitality.
Goodbye, Doctor. Goodbye, Miss Dunbar. Miss Dunbar.
There are limits, Professor.
Already there, huh?
It's... Goodbye, Professor.
Hold it. Well, she came here a healthy, normal woman, and she leaves shell-shocked. Best housekeeper this year. That's got to be some kind of a record.
But, Dad,
Gee, Dad.
No excuses. I've heard them all.
Dad, I think the problem's been the housekeepers.
There's one I haven't heard.
Hal's right. They all been yucky.
I see. Well, I'll mention your complaint to the agency, but the employment situation being what it is, we may not have much choice. And yicky is better than nothing.
That's just it. We don't think so.
Oh?
We've talked it over. We don't think we need a housekeeper. Not the kind who lives here, anyway. If someone just came to clean up, we can take care of ourselves.
Well, I must admit that's an alternative I haven't considered.
Now that you've considered it, what do you think?
I think it's a highly commendable but impractical suggestion.
Does that mean no?
It means, Prudence, that I'm not sure you're quite ready for that kind of responsibility. I'm only thinking of your welfare. And that of the neighborhood at large.
You could give us a chance.
You say everybody deserves a chance.
Well, I know, but,
Everybody but us?
all right. All right, I won't call the agency.
Hooray! Dad, you're going to big surprises.
Very probably, very probably.
Hurry up, you guys. Dad'll be here any minute.
How do you make a toaster hurry up?
Turn that little dial at the bottom. What in the heck are you doing? You didn't put much grease in there.
Grease?
Wow. You said you knew how to do it. Here, maybe it's not too late. Turn down the burner.
Good morning, Group.
Morning, Dad. Good morning, Dad.
Good morning. Say, you're up and at 'em kind of early this morning, aren't you?
We've got everything organized.
Dad, put me down, because I got to watch my toaster.
Oh?
Want an egg, Dad?
Well, thank you, Butch. I think I'll just have toast and coffee.
Sit down, Dad. Morning paper's on your chair.
Well, what do you know? Thank you, Hal.
Hurry up, toaster.
Right bread. What do you want me to do at school? Starve?
What's going on over there, anyway?
Nothing, Dad. Bullets.
All right. Who made the coffee?
I did.
How many scoops did you put in here, anyway?
I lost count.
Huh? Prudence. Well, Hal, I'm afraid it's like any other experiment. Even when you have the right ingredients, if the timing is off, you're in big trouble.
Bring on the Yeekies.
I'll get it. I'll get it. Why don't you guys just kind of clean up the debris, huh?
I guess you're mad at us.
Good morning. I'm your nanny.
My what?
You are Professor Harold Everett, aren't you?
Yes.
And you are looking for help.
Well, yes, I am.
I'm it.
But how did I get you?
Well, how do you usually get your help?
Through the employment agency.
There you are.
Yes, but you see, I haven't even,
Your reputation goes before you, Professor.
Miss Dunbar. And you came anyway. Well, come in, come in.
She isn't so yucky looking.
It's just that I wasn't expecting anybody quite so early. I mean, before I even asked.
It's the early bird that gets the worm.
I guess so. Of course, not everybody likes worms first thing in the morning. Well, shall we go into the bed and we can talk there? Well, Miss,
Figgy Lily.
Philip.
Nanny will do.
Oh, yes. Won't you sit down, please?
No, thank you.
Where are you from?
All over, really.
Well, that's interesting. What I mean is references.
Oh, I think they're quite meaningless.
Oh.
One man's meat is another man's poison.
Oh. And have you poisoned anyone lately, Miss,
Nanny.
Miss Lanny?
Professor, you need help, and I'm here to help you. If it isn't going to work out, we'll both know soon enough, won't we?
About 6 weeks on the average. Well, about salary, I'm afraid
Whatever
that
you're accustomed to paying, we'll do very well. Now, might I have a look at the children? That's the important thing, isn't it?
Well, there is one thing that I want to be sure you understand before we go any further.
Yes.
Well, you see, this is a motherless home, and...
Oh, yes. It's just the sort of challenge I fancy. If I opened up, you'd all fall flat. Hello?
Well, eavesdroppers, I would like you to meet Nanny. This is Hal.
The eldest son and heir. Did you inherit your father's aptitudes, Hal?
He's the bug on science. And this is...
Butch. Well, you look like a Butch.
His real name is Bentley.
Oh, never mind, you'll grow into it.
And this is Prudence.
Oh, I do love virtuous names. I had a cousin once named Charity, and how well she lived up to her name, and how generous was her reward. A poor man she fed and clothed became a millionaire in time and married her. Well, Professor?
It should be a very interesting 6 weeks.
Assuming, of course, I'm average. Well, aren't you going to show me to my room? Butch, why don't you take the morsel out of my bag before she suffocates? Well, come on, let's go.
Down in the basement.
Well, we'll have to see about that. Waldo, what's the trouble down there? Oh, really? Well, I see. Oh, there's someone at the door. I think we're about to hear the other side of the story now.
Did you hear the doorbell?
Oh, what happened to the last one?
She retired.
To some rest home, no doubt.
Can I help you?
Probably not, but it's Waldo again. He comes into my yard, which is fenced, and terrorizes poor Fifi.
That's not so.
In the process, he tramples my cutting garden and generally makes a mess.
Well, the way Fifi gives him the come on.
Come on. Fifi is not that sort of dog.
Well, I do see your problem.
It would be nice to have a little cooperation for a change.
Hi, Hal.
Oh, hi, Francine.
I just hope Fifi isn't going to be too upset to beat her best for the dog show on Saturday.
She always wins.
Oh, how nice. There are so few things one can count on.
Yeah. Well, come along, Francine.
Goodbye, Mrs. Fowler.
Bye, Hal.
Bye, Francine.
How did she know my name?
Poor Fifi, she's most desperately in love.
You'd think that dog show was the Olympics or something.
Oh, evidently it's very important to some people.
Big deal. They have it every year.
To raise money for the animal shelter.
A very worthy cause. Is Waldo entered?
Are you kidding?
They judge him on things like grooming and how they mind you.
Those aren't exactly Waldo's strong points.
Perhaps Waldo's never had a chance to prove his worth.
Who cares about some big deal dog show?
Waldo might. Has anyone asked him? Waldo, I want to have a few words with you.
We've got a real weirdo on our hands.
Thank you.
You're quite welcome.
These are my favorite cookies.
Oh, really? They're mine, too.
It's awful quiet around here. What happened?
Oh, they're all asleep.
Well, you're off to a pretty good start. And I know it isn't easy.
Do you know of anything worthwhile that's easy, Professor?
No, I guess not. You know, while my wife was living, I never really realized what it takes to run a house like this.
She did it very well, then.
Yeah, we had a pretty good thing going.
I know what sort of a thing you had going from being with the children only a few hours. They're wonderful, alive people. A bit spoiled, a bit hostile, but that only needs some time.
Nanny, you're making me feel very good about things. And I know I shouldn't.
Oh.
Statistically, the chances of our arrangement working out are very poor.
Really?
Well, just the fact that you didn't give me any references flattens the probability curve dramatically.
Oh, well, we'll just have to get along with a flat probability curve, won't we? Oh, Professor, I've entered Waldo in the dog show on Saturday.
Our Waldo?
I hope you'll be there, Professor, to cheer him on.
I wouldn't think of missing such an historic event. But unfortunately, I usually do my paperwork on Saturdays.
It would mean so much to Waldo. He does look up to you, you know.
Good afternoon, dog lovers, and welcome to the Gardner J. Quimby Annual Neighborhood Charity Dog Show. Oh, here come the doggies.
Look at Fifi.
There's Waldo. Can't tell the front from the back.
he looks lovely.
Hey, that stuff is coming out of your mattress.
I told you we shouldn't use that hair dryer on him.
He'd still be dripping wet if we hadn't.
Don't worry, Waldo. It'll be over soon.
Waldo, remember yourself?
Come on, Waldo.
If all of you dog owners will please get in your places. Careful now, don't get all mixed up. I'd like you to meet here now, Mrs. Harrison Llewellyn III.
The third.
Take it away.
Thank you. Name?
Mrs. Winslow. I'm a friend of your sister's.
Dog's name, please.
Ruckus Winslow. It's a family name. We'd certainly like to have you for cocktails, Mark and I.
Performance?
Hmm? Oh, the dog. Walk around on your hind legs, Ruckus.
Thank you very much.
Where's Daddy?
He'll be along presently.
Unless he's too busy.
Maybe he forgets things.
Oh, yes, of course, but I have the strongest feeling he'll be here. And soon now, too.
Hello, my friend. I say, why don't you go do that in your own house?
Name?
Brutus. Take it easy. Stay.
Performance?
Play dead. Brutus, play dead. Brutus, dead. Dead. Brutus.
It's a large dog.
Dead.
What is this, some kind of show? Show? The dog show. All right, I'm going. You know, if I didn't know better. Oh, come on.
All right, Happy. Happy, stay. Stay, Happy.
Name?
Happy. Happy, like I've been saying.
Performance, please.
Sit, Happy.
Next, please.
Roll over, Happy. Roll over. His repertoire is not very wide.
Thank you very much. Name?
Fifi LaBelle Chatelaine.
Performance, please.
Fifi sit. Fifi down. Fifi speed. See, it's easy.
Good dog. Well behaved.
Francine, thank the nice judge.
Name?
Waldo Everett. He's ticklish.
Oh, brother.
Waldo, cut it out. He thinks you're playing.
He's mistaken.
Look at Daddy. Here it comes. Dad!
Sorry, I'm late, everybody.
Oh, Professor, so glad you could join us.
Yes, well, I really didn't have much choice.
As long as you're here, you might as well sit down and start suffering.
Mrs. Fowler?
Oh, Professor?
Performance?
What?
Never mind.
Well, that's that. Fifi's done it again, and Francine will spend the rest of the year yakking about it.
The winner hasn't been announced yet.
You must be expecting some miracle.
Perhaps. A small one.
Fifi, stop it. Fifi, come back.
Oh, my goodness. Go get her, Francine. Go get her.
Take it easy. Stay.
What are they all chasing?
Waldo, you promised?
Stay, Brutus! Brutus!
Here they come!
The situation being what it is, Miss Llewellyn's made her decision. The winner of the award for the best groomed dog will go to Waldo Everett. Most obedient dog, Waldo Everett. Best all-around dog, Waldo Everett.
It's impossible. I don't believe it.
That concludes our performance.
Dog. Beefy! Beefy, behave yourself! Beefy the Chat Lane, come here!
Did you hear her talking to Waldo? Waldo, you promised. Like he knew exactly what you meant. And then the thing about Myrtle.
What thing with Myrtle?
Nay says she isn't Myrtle at all. From now on, she would prefer to be known as Mike.
Mike?
How come she knew and you didn't?
Well, there are things in this world, Hal, that just can't be explained. Maybe just as well.
But you're a scientist.
And you sound like me 20 years ago, trying to put everything into a formula. But you know something? Then your mother came along. Somehow she just knew things she couldn't know and did things she couldn't do. And I finally had to accept the idea that there's an approach to life other than the scientific.
Because you wanted to.
That's right. Because I wanted to. Okay?
Okay.
Check and mate. And now, suppose you figure that one out between algebra problems, huh, pal?
I'm gonna watch her just the same.
Me too.
Good night, Hal.
Nanny?
Oh, good evening, Professor.
Good evening.
I ran out of air in the hall closet.
Yes, I suppose you would.
Prudence and I are playing hide and seek. If she doesn't find me in 5 minutes, it's straight off to bed with her.
Well, what happens if she does find you?
I have to read her a story standing on my head.
Daddy, I've been looking all over for Nanny, and I think she disappeared.
I wouldn't be at all surprised.
Well, the time is nearly up.
Nanny,
Yes.
how do you tell the difference between a male guinea pig and a female?
I haven't the vaguest. Unless, of course, they tell you.